Hello, everybody, and welcome back to 5 Minute Crypto, the channel where we cover the most important crypto news in just 5 minutes. Back again with another crypto update. And yes, this is devastating, crazy, but also important. Hackers have stolen $600 million from Poly Network in bruising week for crypto exchanges. This is by far the biggest DeFi hack that has ever happened. But there's a twist. And that twist has to do with the fact that, well, the majority, or at least half right now, of those funds have actually been returned. And this story keeps getting crazier and deeper, and I don't know exactly what to believe, what to expect, and what to actually report on, mostly because it's really a confusing story. So, a hacker, or a group of hackers, stole about $613 million from decentralized finance platform Poly Network before returning some $260 million of the funds amid a turbulent week for the crypto industry. Poly Network provides a peer-to-peer platform that allows users to transfer crypto, such as Bitcoin and Ether, across different blockchains. It uses smart contracts that dictate when to release the tokens to the people making the trade. On August 10th, the hacker or hackers exploited a flaw between contract calls that effectively meant they could declare themselves as the owner of any funds on the platform. And what I've read in some of the reports that people have been putting up on Twitter, which again is not the most credible place, is that there was basically a fault in their GitHub where they left some keys exposed. It meant there was nothing Poly Network could do as it watched hundreds of millions of dollars worth of crypto siphoned into the attackers' own digital wallets, in one of the largest ever thefts from a crypto platform. In a public letter, Poly Network pleaded with the hacker to return the fund, drawing ridicule on social media for its tone. Quote, "Dear hacker," the note read, "the amount of money you hacked is the biggest one in DeFi history. Law enforcement in any country will regard this as a major economic crime and you will be pursued." It added, "You should talk with us or to us to work out a solution." And the official letter is kind of as crazy from a certain perspective. Then again, the heist took an unexpected turn on Wednesday when the attacker actually returned $260 million in a self-conducted Q&A published on a smart contract. The hacker said they carried out an attack for fun and to point out security flaws in the Poly Network code. "I'm not very interested in money. I know it hurts when people are attacked, but shouldn't they learn something from those hacks?" the hacker wrote. A total of $269 million in Ether tokens and $84 million in Polygon tokens has yet to be recovered. Andy Bryant, CEO of DeFi company Vector, told Verdict that the attacker's real motives may have been fear of being caught. Quote, "If a hacker pulls off an irreversible technically uncensorable heist on the blockchain, they can still often be traced down and identified through other methods by law enforcement," he said. "In which case, from a technical feature of the blockchain being irreversible and uncensorable are irrelevant." So the Poly Network hack has increased calls for regulation on the crypto sector, which some have pointed out that this has all been manipulated. While regulation and compliance can be perceived as a burden on traditional financial services, it's these kind of attacks that are designed to prevent or minimize the damage from, right, these regulations. And that's why they're coming in quite hot. Even Gary Gensler has pointed out that this is why they're working on it and why they're working on it fast, because they don't want this stuff to pull through. Now, the twist is also, as I said before, that money's being sent back and that they said he'll actually send all the money back. And I guess another twist on a twist is the fact that Box Mining, a very popular YouTuber, was also hit with this. I quote, "So I'm a victim of the Poly Network hack. It can be potentially a significant amount of money off my Ether, Bitcoin, and USDC savings. I'm probably still in the denial phase. It seems at this point there isn't much I can do other than sit on my hands. A lot of Chinese funds/individuals are affected because Poly used by Neo and Ontology to bridge asset over the Ethereum. Basically, assets are locked on Ethereum via smart contracts. Somehow the hacker managed to withdraw it all. I had a significant portion of my funds in Wing Finance as I thought it was a safe way to farm and with good returns. It's essentially compound finance but on Ontology, also built by the Onto team, so if anything happened to their code, they could have potentially rectified it. Unfortunately for me, the failure happens on the Ethereum bridge, and the funds were on Ethereum. So whilst Wing Finance was not hacked, my savings have been stolen nonetheless. Assets such as PUSDC have value because they are backed by $1 USDC, but on Ether basically. But now it's probably zero because that has been stolen. So yeah, pretty heart-wrenching to think of what will happen next. At this point, I probably don't even want to think of it anymore. I'm not giving up on crypto. I'm not recklessly gambling, trying to get it all back, but shit happens, and this is a major setback, but not all is lost, and stay safe. And I put up, I wish you the best. I hope it works out. Meaning, or what I meant with that is, I hope that the hackers just get the money to be sent back, because that's already what they've been trying to do, basically. But it's been pretty crazy. Now, on a completely different side note, guys, if you want to speculate on these markets and trade with leverage, you might actually want to check out Bybit. A link is down below, because right now there's $1,600 worth of bonuses. If you enjoyed these videos, make sure you press the like button. And I had something else about a hack, but I guess we'll talk about that in another different video. Quickly, the title though, DAO Maker hack sees $7 million stolen from thousands of users in the latest DeFi heist, which just happened right now. But yeah, it's the space, guys. It's the crypto space. It's fun, but it's also dangerous nonetheless.